Time to tell Cora we're back.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. Nice to the crew, too.
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
All the soldiers around here, bad place to start trouble.
I'd hate to live my whole life in a bubble. We still haven't really came.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs to reach the other level.
Not many places older than Aquila. This, old stories, old planet.
Kinda in the middle of something here.
Few institutions have endured as well.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's keep it that way.
You bothering me for a reason.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a...
Worked. Past tense. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for Abra. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point...
That won't be necessary. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can
Oh, someone owes you bloodthirsty leech's money? I should apologize for insulting the leech. You want to help the Trade Authority? You know who these guys are, right?
Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle. What I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants that...
Broken spear's upstairs. Go drop. Doc Walker?
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some Vanguard captain wants?
Get out of my face.
It's really, really hard not to stare into their eyes.
Stray topsider wanders into my
Shit,
bar.
you're in again.
Between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
Is that so? Like knowing, for example, what... That's what I thought. Stop. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of... well... That's good to hear. Most straightforward way to take it. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records, and if someone was to break...
I mean, clearly that's a crime. And doing it would just be terrible.
Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you. Maybe a bounty hunter? Come here.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
It's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing all the hard work.
Was there something else? Do you now? Let me take a look at his... Here, his current balance. And to remember all transactions. Be cleared. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him,
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potential dangerous work sites. Keep our children safe. Keep them out of harm's way. Thank you from the Cydonia Department of Labor.
Yeah? Did you know? My end of the bargain. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the... Good you're going in there, actually. But don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of. But I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Yeah.
And to scanning we go.
You look familiar somehow. Huh. I think your scanner's broken, buddy. I haven't done anything. Are you kidding? The system isn't gonna let me go. And it's... Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that big of a deal after all. Maybe this is the wake-up call that I needed. Fair enough. I surrender. Don't kill me. I've surrendered. won't move from this location. I promise.
Used to think I was Vanguard material, until I discovered that space travel turns my stomach in knots. The miners pretty much run the lower levels here. Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding in the utility section the other day. Not going to be able to get that image out of my head for a while.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious. Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your... Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others, or fulfill any spiritual needs you may have. Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a miner. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Cydonia can have a depressing effect on some people.
A reduced noise ordinance is in effect every night from 2200 hours until
Laura's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Buckle up. Take more than that. Not my day.
It's time!
Now moves.
On me!
Grizzly, but part of the job.
It's time! Give me some cover! Take this!
Tip of the iceberg. You can bet there's more spacers ahead, and probably behind too. That is a serious mining operation. I can't imagine. I gotta say, my first time inside a drill. Bucket list item, check. Boy, yeah, that's a good reason to stop drilling. Man, you gotta give it to the Red Devils. They had class.
Out of the red with the trade authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around. Tissue sample? You came all the way down? Must be some damn a fast-growing Who exactly told you to bring Hadrian? If she made you come all the way for this.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt.
Just paid the whole thing off, huh? Hope it's obvious from my current circumstances that that's gonna be a gift, not a loan.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the... I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they looked just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity. So, you lug this battle. The circle, huh? Could use it. Here, faster if we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to you.
I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I got a little heated. No, I'm careful about that. I mean, I try and not put down Lillian within earshot. Lillian, but it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team. I was too. It's one of the things that... But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was... We were making each other miserable. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I told her what you told me, that Cora is just blossoming with all this. With Sarah, you, heck even, I just know. Cora. But Lillian, not so much a fan of you. Don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. You are just too damn wise for your own good. Well, something to think. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail.
lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
I don't actually like the I just like the rope.
Ain't that the truth?
I want one of their hats. Your jacket. Fancy stuff.
U.S. Security has reported yet another Aurora overdose case.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hatchling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah,
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up... Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exact...
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old terminal.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. One, they want to see this analysis, you two. And two, they want to discuss what happened with both of us. The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific, and any major decision, they're the only real chance we've got. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. Percival and I, we were military scientists.
Place I was hiding out.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, a practice that's been banned ever since. Well, it was during that assignment that the UC... The project never got off the ground. But the data our team gathered is under the watchful eye of... But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us act, and hopefully how to... All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hand.
Good luck.
Yeah, the way you handle things. Not bad. Not bad.
Resulting in a deadly standoff. The Freestar Rangers were able to resolve the hostage situation.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy, leave no court. Hey, darling.
You look like the type who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. The Trackers Alliance can always use more bounty hunters to handle wanted. Oh, what am I talking about? You're already a tracker, ain't you? Even... What, a tracker like you wants to take on some smaller local jobs? Sure. The Trackers Alliance posts jobs on the mission board. Now, look, much as I'm itching to get back out there and take down wanted marks on my own, I can't help you any more than that. So, don't come crying to me if you can't hack it, you hear? Oh, darling, I don't know why you're asking when you already know the answer. We're the... People pay us to find criminals, scum, and other low... Wow, they didn't tell you about him at HQ? The mission boards are usually in spaceport bars like the Broken Spear right behind you. Trackers Alliance posts bounty jobs on them, but you can find all sorts of freelance missions. But I'll be honest, the better missions come from the elite mission board at the HQ. All these other ones are easy enough for a freelancer to handle. Well, if you're a tracker, then you've been there, right? That's what the kind of missions I wish... Ooh, should I tell you? So, I got a bounty for this guy. Real tough spacer, you know? I find a ship, board without him knowing, and I literally catch him with his pants down, getting ready for the day or something, I don't know. Anyway, before he can react, I tackle him to the ground to cuff him, and he lets off a sly quip thinking he's got game, but I don't take kindly to that kind of advance, see? And well, bounty says alive or dead, so I make the call and I put him down. Anyway, turns out it wasn't the right guy, but this guy was... Oh. Careful out there.
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people will call.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Am I glad I got this job instead of mining some dead rock out in the middle of nowhere? Mining takes all types. Young upstarts, former military, ex-cons.
Hello.
It's not easy living in Cydonia.
Things can get pretty glum around here. You ever need a little joy, go talk to me.
Let me know if you need something.
Cydonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.